My thought was, how the heck can Shakespeare help us in business?
Why people do what they do, how to help them get along with other people, rally them behind your goal, bring out the best in them. And Shakespeare has the greatest insights. We're going to see that today and show that.
I hate Shakespeare, so I was a little bit nervous.
Then you're going to see some noblemen along the wall, and they're going to be looking at the Archbishop and say, I have no idea what the Archbishop is saying. That's why I hate Shakespeare.
A lot bit nervous.
Are they kind of crazy throwing me into Shakespeare when we're here doing retail?
And how can Shakespeare help me in a customer service environment?
Beautiful language is important to inspiration, to ethics, to getting people to do the right things. So extremely important part of leadership, presenting yourself as a leader. And that Shakespeare had in spades, so we're going to do that today.
By 9:30, I was in a ill-fitting Shakespearean outfit, and I was doing the Dear Friends into the Breach speech from Henry V.
Then lend the eye a terrible aspect. Now set the teeth, and set the nostrils wide. Hold hard the breath, and bend up every spirit to his full height.
So that was fun. Got us right involved. We all got to participate.
The training is very interactive.
Moving over to this other location, we know that one of the main benefits is money.
It isn't the teachers just getting up and lecturing. You get to act, you get to play, you get to discuss and debate and argue your different points of view.
Educational.
He was think to himself, what are the French advantages?
Inspirational.
One of the characteristics of Henry's leadership is to turn the other guy's assets into liabilities.
Motivational.
Henry takes his own liabilities, his own shortcomings, and turns them into advantages.
A requirement for any person in management.
This speech figured very prominently and actually
You
was
get a
used.
chance to look at a story and it's set a long time ago. The things you learn about human nature, the things you learn about people and how they treat each other are things that are useful today.
We should be referring to Shakespeare a lot more often for business decisions or managerial decisions, interacting with people, interacting with subordinates, interacting with executive leadership.
What's interesting about it is it brings an element of literature into the business world.
It's like a graduate seminar with a terrific business and leadership application.
It's amazing how much Shakespeare actually applies to today, even the business environment. That really surprised me. Is as you look at the way he talked about leaders, the way that he talked about people, how to interact with people, that actually is very relevant to the workplace environment today.
So he gives the rule, gives the explanation of the rule, and then gives that it'll apply to everybody. He uses that very nicely in what we call a leadership moment of explaining, here's the big lesson.
This presentation is great for building leadership skills amongst the people within the company. It tends to build a teamwork dynamic. You get people interacting with each other.
They come away really having learned important things, the things that deal with leadership, things that deal with vision, rather than just sort of finite skills, how to manage your time or something. Besides that, it's fun.
One of the things you learn as a parent is that the best way to make your kids learn is to make learning fun.
You have the archers right here who could shoot off an arrow like this, 300 yards. So when you see a football field next time, think to yourself, these are 300 yards, 3 football fields long.
It is fun, which I don't know that you can say that about a lot of seminars.
Good. You need, first of all, R&D to get it done. Then if it succeeds, then you need to get production, just get lots of longbows. Then you need the training for something like that. And what else? A strategy. You need to change your operations.
In a fun way, teach principles about leadership, teach principles about management, teach principles about accountability, follow up, teach principles to your employees to better them not only in their day-to-day business lives, but also in their personal lives.
The thing I love about Movers and Shakespeare's is it teaches great business lessons, but it makes it fun.
You are quoting Shakespeare.
It took me by surprise. I didn't think I was going to really learn anything, considering I've been to a ton of effective leadership seminars, training. It's amazing how much it reinforced, and it gave me new ways of which to implement things that maybe I had not been my best at.
I recommend Movers and Shakespeare's to everyone. I think it's fantastic.
Try it. I think you'll like it.
I would recommend it highly.
I find myself really enthused and energetic right through this.
The funnest learning experience I've ever had.
Huzzah!